Oh, good morning, everyone. I'm coming again live to talk with you about something that is very important to each and every one of us is nutrition. How it affects our sex life, our physical and mental capabilities. Now, I'm reading from this book. It's a series of 3 books, so I'm going to be just going and getting certain things out of this important book and talk about it just for a few minutes. Not a long drawn out, but this one will be kind of long, so you can take your time and listen to it. And I'm gonna start with here. If you have the book on page 108, it talks about early sexual activity is a symptom of a sickly race. Listen to that. Isn't that ringing true? A race with constant mild to severe degenerative diseases is on the verge of extinction. Normal reproductive sex begins approximately between 18 to 20 years of age or later. And I attest to that. It seemed like my best sexual years didn't start till I was in my late 30s. Okay? Boy, I wish I knew this. Not saying I would have waited till I was 30, but at least I would have had an opportunity to have some common sense to think on. However, a sickly race will have abnormally early ovulation, low sperm counts, sexual perversions, and pregnancies beginning at 9 to 12 years of age. Premature reproduction is a species survival mechanism. This species survival mechanism is triggered in sickly insects, animals, and plants. This gives rise to the saying that a plant that is sickly will reproduce quickly. Early sex among species with degenerative diseases and excess non-cyclic sex is harmful and causes diseases. Diseases such as arthritis, rheumatism, hardening of the arteries, varicose veins, constipation, or low levels of testosterone can prevent the orgasm contraction of the prostate, uterus, and vagina. Consequently, men and women do not feel sexually fulfilled and have excess sex in a vain attempt to achieve psychological pleasure or orgasm. It's a reason why men and women become whores, because they start having sex so soon that they are not able to get the pleasure that they're supposed to have at the time that they're supposed to have. When you have sex before you are mature, that means you are having sex before you are ready. And that's going to cause some psychological danger. A nutrient-weak prostate can swell and contract quickly, causing premature ejaculation. This can lead to infertility or excess sex in order to feel fulfilled. A bodily disease affects the genitals along with excessive sex, which can lead to accumulation of toxins, waste, and dead cells. Oh my God. When you are having sex with all these different people, these dead cells and these toxics are accumulating inside of you. And don't think it's not affecting you. The gentle organs can become an outlet for impurities and have a cleansing reaction, which is erroneously labeled BD or AIDS. Added to this increase, sex and premature reproductive ability is a post-ice age and a post-war species survival response to increased number of people. Now listen to this. The ice age and war exterminated a large number of people. Now during the ice age, the cold age, famines, ice age wars, world wars, race wars, causing wars against Africans, and Caucasians' eternal wars, and adrenaline response is required. Adrenaline is a hormone that the body releases to give extra energy and alertness for fight or flight response to anger, disease, stress, frustration, depression, fear, danger, or white racism. Adrenaline basically stops the immune, digestive, and reproductive system from functioning so that the individual can concentrate on fighting for survival. That's why you have all these, I'm going to put this for one instance. That's why you have all these young black men killing other young black men, because they cannot concentrate on how to remedy this situation that they in, so they just shoot or stab. Because they can't concentrate on how to form words out their mouth that may calm the situation down. And therefore both of them can go home to their loved ones. And the same thing with white people. These cops, all they want to do is shoot you because they don't want to form the words to help calm down the situation. Because all they do is scared that they are not going to go home to their family. Now, adrenaline basically stops the immune, the digestive, and reproductive system from functioning so that the individual can concentrate on fighting for survival. Like I just said, that's what it's all about. Survival. You want to survive to see another day. You want to survive to come home to your family. You want to survive so you can wake up the next morning and go to your meeting, to go through your vacation, whatever. Now, the energy stimulation for the sex, digestive, and immune system is taken away and used for human survival. Therefore, prolonged adrenaline usage can inadvertently weaken the immune system. A typical Caucasian characteristic rebound reaction to famine, post-war, post-ice age behaviors is an increase in sex and domestic non-military violence. This is all with our nutrition, diet, habits that we have. Now, the Caucasian diet can cause sex and violence to increase. You hear that? What you eating can cause sex and violence to increase because it is high in acidic foods such as wheat, oats, meat, and dairy. Food causes mental and physical illnesses by draining the body of nutrients such as calcium, potassium, magnesium, and vitamins A, B, C, D, E, and K, and amino acids. Acidity weakens the primary tissues and muscles of the eyes, hearts, ears, artery veins, and secondary muscles of the body. So when you go to the doctor and they take in your urine and see how much acid in your urine, that tells them a lot. If you got a lot of acid in there, that means you are in trouble. Your eyes, heart, arteries, ears, all that is in trouble. Now, if alkaline carbohydrates are not available as fuel, then the energy will go to a secondary muscle, such as the legs, arms, back, is allocated to primary muscles. Now, how this affects black people the most? The acidic Caucasian meat-centered diet is contrary to the African alkaline carbohydrate-centered diet of rye, squash, millet, corn, pumpernickel, wild rice. That's one thing I learned. Stay away from that white rice. Eat wild rice. That you done seen them videos how they are making artificial rice, sprouted seeds, fruits, etc. Ancient African vegetarian laborers who built the walled cities, temples, colleges, statues, and pyramids ate alkaline carbohydrates and included figs, dates, onions, lentils, barley, yams, plantain, sprouts, pollen, tropical fruits, etc. in the diet. The cabbage family provided foods which could be used to alkaline the body, such as broccoli, green collards, dandelion, figs, kale, mustard greens, sesame seeds, turnip greens, watercress. Now the Roman, Greeks, and European laborers, peasants, and gladiators copied this vegetation diet. But later, Caucasian history, they started to cook animals' flesh, vegetables of the rich. And with the vegetable shortage, they started making meat taste like vegetables by using herbal seasoning. That's why when I cook meat, I season it so much it tastes like season. I'm really. Now, have you ever ate a piece of meat without no seasoning? You'll spit it out. The contagious sexual diseases, along with colds and infections, are a superstitious myth created by Caucasians to scientifically hide their racist, sickly disease, infertility predicament. It would be cultural treason for an African to accept the superstitious belief that the Caucasian diet is not directly related to cold, AIDS, infections, and death. Again, the only thing one catch is ignorance. If they allow the Caucasians to miseducate them about health, nutrition, food, and disease. Now, that's enough for me, okay, on this. But I just want to say this is something we need to really start thinking about. Because we see that we are under attack by the government. They want to take away our health care. They want to limit our health care. Or they want to make it so expensive that we don't even care anymore. And then we are constantly fed this Caucasian diet that is really making us sick. And then they want to take away our health care. So we really have to go back to basics. Okay. Now, I just want to say thank you for listening. And please comment, please subscribe, and please hit the like button if you like it. If you don't, hit that too, because I just want to hear from you people. I want to keep this going because this makes me feel so much better, and it's opening up my mind because I need it just as much as each and every one of us. All right, thank you, and have a wonderful day.